as protesters are taking to the streets of London today. Willem Marx is live in London at 10 Downing with the latest. Good morning, Willem.
Hey, good morning, guys. So we had a couple of thousand protesters just outside the street here, and when the President and Prime Minister May crossed over to give a press conference in the next door building, you could hear the jeers all through the neighbourhood. In terms of what they talked about in this press conference, though, Brexit was one of the top items on their agenda. The President saying it should and will happen. Britain deserves to have a special place in the global economy, something Theresa May no doubt happy to hear as she gets ready to leave her role as Conservative Party leader and Prime Minister. He also waded into domestic politics, saying he liked a new Boris Johnson. He's, of course, the front runner for replacement of Theresa May. He also knew some of the other candidates, but not all of them. And in terms of trade, really interesting, saying that the UK deserves a very strong and favourable trade deal with the UK, but he reiterated what his ambassador Woody Johnson has said, saying that all things will be on the table, including Britain's hallowed National Health Service. Theresa May very, very much excited about the idea that she will be able to avoid these press conferences in the future. She took very few questions and gave very terse answers. It's just 3 days until she steps down as Conservative leader.
Willem, what is the latest on Huawei? Are the UK and the US at odds over whether to allow the Chinese company to work on 5G and to be doing business in their countries?
So, of course, what the UK have said recently, Sarah, is that they would allow non-core participation from Huawei. The President was asked about that just a few minutes ago, and what he said was that he expected there would be an agreement between the US and the UK on Huawei. No more detail than that. But the implication, of course, is that the UK would accede to US demands to avoid the equipment maker. We'll have to see whether those promises, those vague words, translate into action, though.